3 weeks in New York City for free, 2 months in Vancouver for free, and 2 weeks in Singapore for free as well. Yes, literally the best app ever. We have saved more than $12,000 after only 4 months of traveling. 12K. We actually believe it. And the best part is that it involves pets. Like literally we haven't been paying for any accommodation for 4 months. So technically it's been cheaper than staying in our hometown. Hello! Hello! Let me show you my favorite app that allowed my boyfriend and I to leave our country and just travel for a whole year. We've seen some people doing it with a budget of like $50,000 to $100,000, but since we just graduated from our universities, we simply don't have this kind of money. And since we know that accommodation usually takes up like a majority of your budget when you travel, we've managed to reduce our accommodation cost to just zero. Literally zero. For like 90% of the time. And also we cook by ourselves, which made the cost go down to $1,000 a month of full-time traveling per person. Which is not bad. But listen, the only thing you have to do is to step out of your comfort zone and actually get the app after watching this entire video. I'm honestly so mad at myself that I just didn't start using it earlier. I could have saved so much money, like literally. I'm so excited to share it with you. I'm sure if you love to travel, you're gonna save so much money with this app, so get this app as soon as possible. So I'm proud to share that the best app ever is called Trusted House Sitters. So Sarah from LA wants to travel, but she doesn't have anyone to take care of her dog. You want to travel, but you don't have money to do so. Boom! You take care of her dog and you can enjoy her apartment for free and make friends with the dog. Half of the users are like us. They want to travel and save money. And they can just achieve that by helping the other half. So many of you probably have a pet that you love, but you cannot really take with you on your travels, right? So while some of us are lucky enough to have relatives that can help you and take care of the dog, unfortunately, some people just don't have this convenience. And also sometimes it's just about our dog or cat being more comfortable in their own space rather than in, your grandma's house. And that is why you can help pet owners travel with peace and you can enjoy living there while just, taking care of the pets. If you're like me and you've never had a pet because your parents didn't let you, now you can enjoy your time with these lovely pets around the world and treat them like your own. Honestly, anywhere, but I would say that most popular countries with like a lot of listings to choose from are the US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and England. But honestly, there's like a lot of listings in Europe as well and just around the world, so you'll definitely find something for yourself. So listen, before applying, you have to create your profile page. Remember that this is the first thing that the pet owners will pay attention to. So just make sure that if they see your profile, you think that you're like the perfect fit to take care of their pets. And that's it. Just make sure to have a lot of photos of you, ideally with the pets, of course. The pet owners just have to know that you love animals and you actually have experience taking care of them. So let's say you want to visit New York as I did. First thing you have to do is just search for it and just pick a few listings that fit your preferences and you think they're just the best, and read each of their descriptions very carefully, because you will have to write them a message when you apply. This is probably the most important thing when it comes to getting a house sit. Unfortunately, there's a lot of other applicants, right? So I would probably have to apply around 7 to 20 times before anyone responds or is any interested. So listen, in my opinion, don't write a message every time from the scratch, because it's just gonna take you hours and hours and it's not gonna be efficient. Instead, I really advise you to just write a template message and then just remember to customize each message to each listing, which is very important because you want to prove them that you're the perfect sitter for their pets. Oh, and also remember that the listings will appear just every day. So just keep an eye on the app and apply every time you see a new listing that just fits you. So what happens next? If someone gets back to you, they will probably ask you some questions, or hopefully, if they like you enough, they will invite you for a video call. That's your main goal. And honestly, there's no particular recipe to, make the best impression on the video call. Just be nice. I'm sure if they like you, they're just gonna think you're the perfect fit for the pet sitting. Also, very important thing to remember during your pet sitting is to update the owners about the pets and the house. So send them as many photos as you can. They're gonna be happy to see their pets and, just to build that relationship with the pet owners. Just first of all, what you really need after the stay is a beautiful review on your profile. It's very important. But also, if you build a real relationship with the owners, they will probably invite you again. Succeeding with one pet sit can give you multiple pet sits in this location for lifetime. Remember that you really need those reviews for your profile. It's gonna be so much easier for you to get the pet sit as soon as you already have some reviews. Okay, listen. So there is a small fee that you have to pay in order to get the membership, but the membership lasts for the whole year. And with the code that I've linked in the description that gives you 30% off, you will get it for as cheap as $98. And now you might be like, oh my god, Maria, I'm a broke student. I cannot afford $98 for some app. But listen, this is not just an app. This is the best app ever that will save you thousands of dollars. Look at it like this. How much do you usually pay for an apartment or a room in a hotel when you travel? How much? Probably the cheapest one in the US is like $50. So imagine that after staying at someone's house for 2 days, it's already paid off. My first experience with this app was in Singapore, where I stayed there for 2 weeks in a beautiful apartment. And then I checked how much would it be, like a similar apartment in Singapore on Airbnb. And it was like $200 a night. So for 2 weeks, I would have paid almost $3,000. So now you see what I mean? You can get the app for as cheap as $98 for the whole year. You can actually split the price with your partner or with your friend. So then it's gonna be only $49 each. Even if you're planning to visit a city for a weekend, it's pretty worth it, because you're probably gonna rent a small room instead of getting a whole apartment, and you will have to pay for it instead of getting it for free. So believe me, the app is worth the money. It's not much when you think about it. We've actually had to pay only for 8 days out of 4 months of full-time traveling. Can you imagine? Almost 4 months of traveling for free. Okay, we're here. Let's make it quick and we're done, and you can install the app. It depends. I probably wouldn't start my journey with this app searching for free accommodation in, the most popular destinations like New York City. But I really think you can quickly get the house sit in, less popular places. I actually got my first sit in Singapore after just sending 3 applications, so not bad. Usually pet parents are happy to host a couple or 2 friends, because then there's double love for their pets. I think it's just they're aware of the fact that people like to travel with someone they know. Besides the fact that I would have never been able to travel for so long considering my budget, I actually think the pets are the highlights. Honestly, it gave me so much joy to meet so many of them and be their mom for some time. It's really cute. Technically, they need you more than you need them, because, they want to travel and they have no one to leave their pets with. So don't worry, as long as you're accepted, it shouldn't happen. But, everyone is protected with the app as well, because you have to, give your ID to the app when you create the account, so they're not gonna just disappear. You can always ask the help center for help, and they will definitely help you. It actually depends on your agreement with the pet parents. Some of them will tell you can use every room in their house and you can eat all their food, while some may tell you to just respect their privacy a little bit more by just not entering the main bedroom or, not touching their belongings or some food. Usually they're actually very open and they let us do anything we want and just feel like home, so it's really nice. If you're looking for a house that's 1 month long, you might even start looking for it half a year in advance. But honestly, new listings appear every day and some of them are so last minute that you can even find a sit for next week. Personally, I usually start looking for a sit around 2 to 3 months in advance. But as I said, sometimes I just get it 2 weeks before. Oh wow, mosquitoes now? No. I wish they sponsored me, but this is like my first video ever, so they have no idea I exist. But at least you know that this video is only based on my honest opinion, and I frankly can say that this is the best app I have ever had. So please get the app and step out of your comfort zone and start traveling for free. And please don't wait for anything, because you will regret it as I did, because I just got the app after knowing it for like over 2 years. So click the link in the description for 30% off now. Do you understand? Now. You won't regret it, I promise. And if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate if you liked it and subscribe to my new channel. And also send it to your friends that you want to travel for free with. I'm sure you'll have fun together without spending much money thanks to this app. Also, I love feedback, so let me know what I should improve in my next videos. And if you're not sure why you should travel at all, please watch my next video where I talk about the importance of travel. I'm 21. I'm actually 22 already. And I have been to 47 countries, and let me tell you, traveling has changed my life in such a positive way that I cannot imagine how different I would have been without it. Please subscribe and send it to friends.